Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today we are going to present our final project. Next. Okay, our group members are me Nur Syahada binti Muhammad Fauzi, Wan Akila Iliana binti Rosli, Wan Nur Jasmina binti Wan Yahya, Wan Nur Batrusha binti Wan Samsul, Nur Izzatul Husna binti Syahidan and Nur Ainun Nazia binti Muhammad Zaidi. So we choose the NT Express Company for our case study for final project. As for the project, so first of all, I'm going to present about the part one. So for the part one, I'm going to tell about the background of the JNT Express. So JNT Express founded in 2015. JNT Express is a tech-based logistic company that has expanded swiftly in the Southeast Asia region with express courier delivery as its core business. The case study deals with operations, market, customers, suppliers, as well as key products or services of JNT Express, a renowned courier service organization. JNT's vision is to become a healthy and sustainable corporation, while their mission is customer-oriented and efficiency as the root of our service. So the important interface that we choose from the website is, for the first one is homepage, second one is one-time order page, shipping rate page, find all location page, track and trace page, and domestic shipping page. So a bit brief introduction of the website. The first one is there are several main functions available in this website in the categories of services, supports, and others. Users can choose whether they want to create an account to log into the system or not. For one-time order function, the user needs to enter the sender information, receiver information, and parcel information. For location function, this is a function where user can see where the nearest JNT outlets in their area. So the last one is user also can create domestic shipping orders when they log into the website.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about 6 possible requirements. The first one is the website should provide international delivery to Southeast Asia. Next, the option for customer to fill in information about items that they want to deliver online instead of in the post office. Show the estimate shipping rates with the details of good types, weight of the parcel, shipping rate, insurance charge, and the total of shipping rate including tax services. Next, the system should provide fast pickup and delivery service. The website provide a location button where customer can see where the JNT location is in their home area or elsewhere. And lastly, the customer can track and trace and their parcel by entering tracking or error bill numbers in the provided space for this service inside the website. Next. Okay, so there's team structure specification in this website. The first one is to make courier as an international delivery courier. Second is to allow customer to send parcel either by dropping parcel at the nearest JNT Express drop point or let JNT come to pick up at customer house. Uh, and then show the estimate shipping rate. After that, to make it easier for customer to locate the location JNT Express nearby in the desired area. And last but not least, to track and trace the parcel that have been registered with tracking numbers and customer details and information. Next.
For part two, functions that are available in the website. There are a few functions that are available in the website. First one is the website is the applicant for a part-timer. Next is one-time order functions. The third one is another function that are available in the JNTV Express website is the shipping rates function, where it shows the estimated shipping rates for domestic and international shipping. Other than that, trace and trade function. The fifth one is find all location function where users can find JNT Express branch that are close to the area they are looking for. And the last one is the register function. There are 6 APIs that used in the system, and they are Cloud API, Tracking API, Tariff Checking API, API Basic Order, City Data API, and Cancel Order API. Other APIs that might improve functionality of website. The first one is XML RPC. It is one of the most common types of web service APIs that we might think improve JNT websites functionality and performance. Other type of API that might improve JNT Express website functionality or performance is REST, Web APIs, which stand for Representational State Transfer. And the last one, other APIs that might improve JNT Express websites functionality and performance is the Simple Object Access Protocol (SOAP).
Okay, now we will move on to the validation and verification process. Okay, for this JNT website, there are 6 functions that need the validation and verification, which are first the part-timer function, second the one-time order, and next the shipping rate function. The fourth one is the trace and track function, and then the find all location function, and the last one is the inside search function of the frequently asked question FAQ services. Next. So these are the things that we can do to perform the defect and validation testing, which are the first one is based on the selected function. If the user want to know if the system function well, when they put the wrong number, the wrong phone number, they will not get the actual verification code to confirm the validation phone number. As for this website, we suppose validation using UAT, which is user acceptance test. The second one is to perform a defect by asking the developer to do the testing by themselves. We plan a few steps in order to get the perfect validation testing. The third one, based on the case study, the shipping rate function can be tested to show whether it can display a table of content of the good type, weight of parcel, shipping rates, insurance charge, and the total of shipping rate including tax or not. User can also do UAT based on the system to know if their requirements are fulfilled or not. The next one is test the trace and track function whether it can perform their functionality, which is to view the customer parcel and current location. We can also use the UAT to perform this testing, where we ask the user to fill in the form and and comment about the function. Okay, so the next one is to test whether the system can show the functionality by showing the user every JNT branches nearby the data keyed in by the user. We can also perform this validation by doing a unit testing for the JNT website. And the last one is user will first enter any of their desired keyword or question into the search field, and then the tester should think like user or customer when they are doing the user acceptance test to determine the satisfaction level of users. Okay, that's all. Next.
Okay, for possible software change that reflect the function, first, one of the possible problems that may come in with the function of part timer is the system cannot detect the feature of an identification card because every user use different device to snap a picture of their identification card. Next, new feature in that after the form for one-time order has been filled in and user choose drop off as the type of service, the system will provide the nearest drop-off after viewing the postcode that has been keyed in by the user. Next, to keep it up and running, to ensure the future, to rework the system for change into the future or any other changes. The next is one of the possible problems that might come with the function of trace and track is the system incorrectly tracks the tracking number entered by the customer. Uh, Next, software changes that might occur after defect testing and verification in the find all location function is when the user enter data such as postcode, the system provide an area other than postcode entered by the user. The last one is software changes that might occur if there is a defect in the inside search of the FAQ function is that the results shown from the search field are inaccurate, which may lead to confusing and mistake for both customer and system administration. Next, for the element logs, sorry. First, the large program evaluation log is one of the key parts that can help to embrace program evaluation dynamics to the system. Next, the continuing code is applicable to the case study JNT Express website, which defines that the functional content of an inside system must be continually increased to maintain user satisfaction over its lifetime. The next one is the feedback system, which means feedback comes first to get and go further. And the last one is continuing change. A program that is used in the real world environment must necessarily change or become a progressively less useful in that environment.
Okay, so lastly, I am going to present about part 4 project. So this is about factors influencing software reliability. Okay, first of all, factors influencing software reliability is depends on two categories of information, which includes the number of faults present in the software and the ways users operate the system. So there are four factors that can influence the software reliability, such as size and complexity of code, characteristics of the development process used, education, experience, and training of development personnel, and also operational environment. So there are six possible system problems that can be found based on the factors influencing software reliability. And okay, the first one, the more attractive and creative the system is, the more difficult its code that needs to be built. If the code of the system is a failure build, then the system will not run smoothly as it should as a complex system. Okay, the next one, the price that is needed to test the software after being launched is higher compared to testing before delivery on the JNT Express website. So if there are problems that can occur before building the software itself, then there might be further changes that can cause higher maintenance and cost. Okay, so next, if the importance of adequate employee training is ignored, it can severely impact business performance, the system, and also the ability to attract customers. Next, the problem can be like the system crashing due to heavy traffic, especially during peak days, where almost all people buy online items at the same time and in need of courier services. So the fifth one, the possible problem is to develop the knowledge and skills of employees according to the requirements of the job and eliminate performance problems. So if the staffs and the developers of the system have low level of knowledge, then it can cause a problem to the system. And lastly, one of the problems that might be occurring in the system is the malfunctioning of organizing and assigning the correct tracking numbers to each parcel in the system. So that is all from us. Thank you.